I think that my initial perception of the LGBT community comes from what's been stereotypically portrayed online. The types of so-called gay content that I first encountered were from shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, where gay men were portrayed to be loud and flamboyant. For me, I felt that because I couldn't relate to those aspects of what being gay was fully, and because I only saw that aspect, I thought of it as the whole truth of the community, like what everyone in the community would be like. I thought that if I was gay, I have to be flamboyant, I have to be loud, I have to be this or I have to be that. And that was when I would doubt my own identity because it was just so different from who I felt I was as a person fundamentally. I remember this instance from my first Pink Dot experience. Volunteers stationed at the entrance of the event would greet attendees super enthusiastically and with like hugs. But because I was never accustomed to such openness before, I actually felt afraid of entering. Like, I'm not saying that being loud or flamboyant is a bad thing. If that's who you are, that's great, live that truth. What I'm saying is that you know yourself best and you should do what you want to do. The LGBT community is a diverse group of people who just happen to also be queer. The point is that even as a queer person, it's okay to both identify and not identify with parts of queer culture. There's no right or wrong answer, there's only your answer, your truth. I think that it's dangerous for certain aspects, certain stereotypes, to be portrayed as the truth of an entire community. It creates this rigid and inflexible idea of what a person from that particular community should be or be like. As individuals, we are also different from each other. Our interests, likes, dislikes, no one else can be a better version of who I am other than myself. And I wouldn't want to be someone else because my opinions and what I believe in wouldn't be the same as that of someone else. There's no way I'll be giving up these things just to be someone's ideal image of what a person from a certain community should be or what people expect me to be. I think it's super important that this point comes across, where a person who identifies as gay or queer does not necessarily mean that they have to identify with everything in queer culture. And on a bigger scale, I would also say this applies not only to the LGBT community, but any community that you are in. It's okay not to be able to fully relate to your community because everybody is very different. Also, you shouldn't feel pressured to attend events like Pink Dot. Do it when you feel like you're ready for it. There are always other ways that you can give back to a community that you are in or want to do so for. I think what's important is to do it in a way that's true to yourself. For me, I've learned to be a lot more comfortable with who I am. I love storytelling, I love photography, and I'm gay. I'm just being myself. And I think it comes from the support I've received from my parents and close friends, and also a habit of reflecting. I'm just really thankful to be where I am at.